Tonight, the tragic death of social media influencer John Pork, shot dead in Detroit.
I can't believe he's gone. He made us laugh, he made us cry, and he brought so much joy to our lives.
What's going on, guys? It's Ian Gary's brother. Welcome back to the channel. For UFC Abu Dhabi predictions, this absolute electric card, full of very competitive fights. I mean, let's just get right into it. First fight of the night, absolute banger. I mean, nail biter. I wonder who's going to win. Abdul Hussein versus Cody Gibson. Hussein's minus 550. Cody Gibson's 550 years old. Give me Hussein by KO round 1. Woo! What a fight! Dude, I'm so not looking forward to this card. Sorry if I'm such a negative Nancy today. But that's why I've been pushing this prediction video back to I just don't care. Everyone's minus 1,000. I think the closest line to fight is the co-main, and other than that, everyone's minus 200 or above. It's just dead. It's just so dead. This fight's cool, though. Nurullo Aliev versus Mike Davis. I'm going Nurullo Aliev here, man. I want to pick Mike Davis really bad, because he is cool, and him winning would be better. But I can just trust Nurullo Aliev to stick to a game plan, no matter how boring it may be, and how boring it will be. And Mike Davis kind of reminds me of, like, Ribovics. I always use this example. Ribovics is really good. He's very technically sound, very explosive, very dangerous, very durable. But he's just missing something. He's missing a part of his brain. He's missing a part of his brain that allows him to actually have a consistent process in a fight. When I watch Mike Davis and Ribovics fight, I'm like, they're obviously good, but they don't even know what they're doing until they do it. You can't convince me Mike Davis has a game plan for this fight. He might lay one out and say he has one, but when he's in there, dude, he just kind of dicks around, does random shit. He was like jiu-jitsu nerd maxing against Fares Ziam, and it's like Ribovics against Gamrot was just throwing the dumbest shit ever with no setup, getting taken down. That's what I see happening here. Yes or no, round 3, can you or can you not see Mike Davis shooting a takedown and just getting Leon Edwards? We're all yelling at our TV, why the fuck are you shooting? Like Delgado versus Bashi. I can just so see him doing some bullshit like that. Just throwing a really long extended combo, squaring his hips, getting taken down. I have Aliev by decision. I hope I'm wrong. But, you know, do it for the boys, Mike, please. Next up, another very close fight. Magomed Tukalov versus Brenton Ribeiro. I'm going Tukalov. Ribeiro's a victim. Next, Ismail Bonfim, the bad Bonfim, taking on Axel Sola. These bitches love Sola, bro. I'm definitely going Sola here. The fact that, like, Aliev is a bigger favorite than Sola makes no sense. Bonfim's such a fucking jobber. Life and death with fucking Vink Pichel, bro. Like, nice. It's just, if you're picking Bonfim, you're basically just hoping for a fluke in round 1. If this fight leaves the first 3 minutes, he can't win anymore. Sola's too tough, he's too big. He's gonna drown Bonfim probably at some point. And you know, I see what Bedtime and Guru are saying. Bonfim's a little fucking Indian, eh? He has a little bit of Indian in him, eh, bud? He has a little bit of Indian in him. Which means he has a quit button. Give me Sola. Say round 3 KO. I'll say Bonfim sticks it out a little longer this time because his contract is on the line. And maybe he gets fight of the night so they keep him or something. Sola round 3 KO. Next up, another absolute nail biter, Sam Patterson versus Santiago Ponzinibbio. Gee, like, what is this matchmaking? This guy Sam Patterson stinks up the whole fucking card last time he was on here. And he gets rewarded a free win? Fuck this guy. You get an undeserved shot at MVP, and you fucking stare at him for 15 minutes. Not saying MVP is completely innocent in the scenario, but, like, Patterson was the one who, like, had a point to prove and didn't deserve that fight at all. for beating Danny Barlow, fucking Trey Waters and shit. But like, yeah, dude, he's obviously gonna win this. Ponzinibbio's 400 years old, and he's been washed. Patterson is a chinny little mister with his tall man defense and his giraffe neck, looking like Cal Freezy and shit. So if Ponzinibbio does crack him hard, he's going down, but I mean, Ponzinibbio was getting hurt by Alex fucking Jiggle at range Morono. And if you're getting hurt at range by someone who jiggles, I think Sam Patterson is gonna hit you with a 1-2-3 in the first round and just chin you. Next up, Dustin Jacoby versus Saidov. This one's actually tough. What is this guy's name, bro? Mohammed Saeed? Magomed Saidov? Some shit like that, dude. Insane hairline, insane build. He's built like an iPad kid. Dustin Jacoby has 3 times the testosterone. I'm going Dustin Jacoby. It's a close fight. I want to lean on the side of youth and, less miles on the body and pick Saeed. But, like, there's just no way of knowing if he's good or not. And I can't, in good faith, say, yeah, I think he's going to beat Dustin Jacoby because he beat 9 bus drivers at whatever promotion he was in. I mean, like, bottom of the barrel. Like, regional scenes don't get much worse than what he was fighting. It was bad. And that doesn't always mean that the fighter is bad, obviously. You can only fight who they put in front of you, but I just can't assume he's going to beat Dustin Jacoby off of who I've seen him beat up to this point. And like I said, his build, you can't see it here in the picture, but his build is frighteningly not masculine. So I'll go Dustin Jacoby via fucking testosterone. Probably. I'll go late finish too, 2nd, 3rd round KO. Next up, Walter Walker, baby, versus Thomas Peterson. I'm doing it, dude. I am doing it. Walter Walker, 5 heel looks in a row. It's written, I'm not a betting man, but if you are a betting man and you're not putting money on Walter Walker by sub in round 1, are you even a real man? Like, you have to do it just for fun. Isn't it like plus 400 or some shit? You gotta do it, dude. You don't want to miss this history. It would be so funny seeing him heel look another fatty. I'm seeing people like Bedtime pick Peterson. I've seen a few people pick him. And I get the logic, obviously. One time, it's just not going to work. And it's going to be pathetic watching him lose. I just don't think Peterson is the guy. Thomas Peter Griffin, I just don't. For one, look at him. I'm zooming in on him. He has downs, obviously. He likes grilled cheese sandwiches. We know. Look at the state of him. Also, I'm seeing people say, dude, there's no way Walker's going to take him down. Peterson has a wrestling background. It's like, that doesn't matter. Walter Walker doesn't need a fucking double leg pass guard, do this, do that. He just needs to make contact with you. And I don't think Peterson is a good enough athlete to use his elite footwork and get away. Like, I think if Walter Walker makes contact with him, he's just going to fall over, get that leg, crack, boom, 5 in a row. Another bonus for Walter on this card full of absolute bangers. Like, I don't get how odds work. How is he minus 185 and like Narulo Aliev's minus 200? It just makes no sense. They think this guy Narulo Aliev's Jesus or something. Next up, Abubakar Bagayev versus Saigid Izagakmayev. Dude, my pronunciations, by the way, I don't glaze myself too much on them, but I don't think I've, like, butchered a name ever. Like, I am actually kind of nasty. I probably... Now I'm looking back on the card like, alright, who did I mess up already on this card? It might be Tuchelov or some shit. I don't fucking care, actually. But, Giannis Antetokounmpo, where is he? Yeah. Abubakar, Abubi Vagina versus Giannis Antetokounmpo. I'm going Abubi Vagina. He's minus 300 because of course he is. This whole card is just chalk. Say gay is a gay Maiev. He's like... He looked good on the regionals. And then I watched him fight Dalby and it's like, holy smokes. We're losing to 41-year-old Dalby, bud? I know Bonfim lost to Dalby, but it was a different version of Bonfim. Or a different version of Dalby, you know what I mean? Just like inexcusable. It just looked like a low-level fighter. You know, and like, what does Dalby do? Constant pressure, wrestling, just doing bullshit in your face. Vagaev has fought like 105 rounders. He goes 5 rounds. He has 5 finishes in his 24 wins, dude. He has cardio. He has the cardio advantage. I don't see Saigid getting a finish. And Vagaev, I think, is just gonna stay in his fucking grill, just kind of presence mog him in there with his girth. So Vagaev decision, of course. There's no world he gets a finish. He's fucking terrible. Next up, Rizvan Kuniev. Rizzy Kuniev, bro, versus Tyrell Fortune. Tyrell Fortune doesn't even sound like a real human being. Like, he just deadass spawned in and now he's number 9 at heavyweight. Like, what happened? He made his debut against fucking Tybura. And, like, it was like a very 50-50 fight. I picked him to win, and then he didn't win, but then he did win. And now he's number 9? This division's so buns, dude. I'm taking Rizler Kuniev. Just cause, like, what is a Tyrell Fortune, bro? He's not even a real human. He was literally spawned in at the UFC PI because there wasn't enough fat slop at heavyweight somehow. Like, who is this? And Rizvan Kuniev's just the fucking Russian version of him. Just an NPC, dude. This division's so butt. Sorry I'm such a negative Nancy in today's video. This card is just so shit. I just don't care. Rizvan Kuniev, this fight's gonna blow. It's gonna be like, I don't even, like noon, and I'm watching this shit on a Saturday, bro. Wasting my Saturday watching Rizvan Kuniev. Going Rizvan decision. I don't think I've given any technical analysis on any of these fights because there's just nothing to... Everyone's minus 300. Like, I don't need to break anything down. Next up, another minus 300. Magomed Zanikov, Chonko John Pork, taking on the 13-year-old Damian Respecki. Dude, this guy looks younger than me. If you shouldn't look younger than me in the UFC. I don't know how old he is. How old is this guy? It doesn't tell you. Awesome. Awesome. I'm going to go Zanikov. Last week, I was talking about how you have to make fights, or you have to pick fights based on plot armor. And I was talking about Tommy McMillan. Look how that went. And that's this fight this weekend, dude. You can't not pick him to win. John Pork has so much fucking plot armor right now. He could lose every round 10-8 and still win. I don't think it's going to come to that, though. I think he is better. I think he'll just be a step ahead, honestly, on the feet. Maybe it gets a little interesting round 3. Maybe he gets dropped at some point. Because whatever, Damian. Because Damian's pretty good on the minimal tape I watched. He'd beat a lot of other random lightweights that you can make your debut against. It's just... John Pork has undeniable advantages in the plot armor aspect of the fight. They should put that on the tail of the tape. Who has more plot armor? I'll go Zanikov decision. He's not a big finisher. I don't see him getting a lot of finishes at the UFC level. It's going to be like Shara, where he was finishing a bunch of people on the regionals, and then he gets here, and it's like, wow. This guy couldn't finish a bowl of fucking soup. So I'll go Zanikov 29-28. I think it's going to be close, dude. This just has split decision written all over it. Speaking of close and split decisions, Islam Dulatov takes on Wellington Turman. Razor close matchup between two highly competitive folks at 170. What an electric card this is going to be. I think I'm going to slightly lean Dulatov here. I really do. Next, Steve Erceg versus Temerov. This is like the only good fight on the entire fucking card. I swear to God it is. This fight and the Mike Davis fight are literally the only two cool fights on this whole card. I really wanted to pick Erceg. When this first got booked, I was like, dude, low-key, Steve Erceg as an underdog, because I knew he'd be an underdog. I thought the odds would be even wider than this. But I don't know, the more I think about it, I don't think Erceg has the power or the weapons on the feet to keep Temerov away from him. And even if Temerov gasses out, I don't think it'll be early enough for Erceg to just take over and win a decision. So I see either Temerov 29-28 or just a finish, I guess, in the first 2 rounds. Erceg, if I'm Erceg, what I'm doing is I'm just Ian Gary maxing, dude. I'm throwing more kicks at range. I'm teeping, I'm jabbing. As soon as I see Temerov do his fucking wide-ass right hook he does, I'm just ducking under, shooting a takedown. I don't even need to get it. I just need to, waste some time, tire him out a bit, make him carry me, use all that muscle on him, and just, rinse and repeat. But Erceg just doesn't do that. I haven't seen enough to make me think he's going to be shooting off his back foot, throwing teeps and shit. He's going to be boxing. He's going to be L-stepping. Temerov's going to cut him off, land big shots. It's going to be at his pace, I assume. And I just don't think Erceg has enough pop. That's kind of my take. Because other than Schnell, who has Erceg done anything to on the feet? He was kind of like, he was hitting Pantoja clean. Nothing was really happening. But it's Pantoja. It's just, I don't know, dude. This isn't the kind of person I see Erceg beating. I picked Erceg last time against Tim Elliott, when a lot of other people were shitting on Erceg, calling him a fucking industry plant can bomb. Angela from Who Want Picks. But no, he easily beat Tim Elliott, just like I thought he would. Just think Temerov's too dangerous. Erceg is going to have to respect it too much. He's not going to be throwing as much back. And honestly, Erceg losing to Brandon Moreno has aged so bad. How are you getting clinically outstruck for 5 rounds by Brandon Moreno? At that point, in hindsight. Fucking Tatsuro Taira did better on the feet than you, bud. So I don't know. I'm rooting for Erceg. I like Erceg. Steve Carell. I just think Temerov is, for one, probably still on the juice. And I think it's just a bad matchup for Steve. I'll go Temerov. I don't know if I want to say KO. I'll go KO. I know. Temerov knockout. Next up, main event, very competitive fight. Magomed Ankalaev, Big Ank versus Agent 47. Magomed Ankalaev is really good everywhere, and Bogdan Guskov has a right hand. Oh, gee, I wonder who's gonna win. Yeah, dude, obviously Ankalaev's the pick. I was watching the UFC prediction tracker guy this morning, and it's just like, people want to be different so bad. Fucking like Wellington Turman and shit. It's like, are these guys happy at home? Whatever. Guskov literally has a right hand. That's kind of all he does. He squares up, boom, right hand. Boom, right hand. You know how Bobby Green from Orthodox will just throw that straight right, no setup? The difference is Bobby Green does this thing called feinting, so there actually is a setup. And he'll, 1-2, feint, jab, slip, 1-2, boom, straight right. Like, it's beautiful. Guskov just kind of fucking willy-nilly noodle arms that shit out there. And he hits hard. If it lands on Big Ank, might be bad, but, like, I think Ankalaev's seen a straight right before, dude. Especially, I think being southpaw, I think that favors Ankalaev here very heavily. Because he's been fucking seeing lead right hands his whole career now. People leading with the right hand from Orthodox. So I just think Ankalaev's going to get the timing of that one strike Guskov has very early. Slip, 3-2, down the pipe, chinned. Round 1 or 2. I know it's crazy to pick Ankalaev by KO, but not only is this on short notice, not only is this a step down from Khalil, it's a step down from literally, like, his last however many. I don't know, dude. Guskov's such a bot. He's never screamed main event level fighter to me. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't belong here, dude. I can't imagine going onto YouTube at 3 p.m. or whatever and seeing Octagon interview Bogdan Guskov with his hand raised. That just doesn't seem like something that's going to happen. So I'll go Big Ank, round 2 KO. He's not cool enough to get a round 1 KO. I'll go round 2. Should be an easy card to predict, all in all. It'd be great if I could get one of the close ones. You know, if I could get Temerov right, if I get Jacoby, Walker, Sola, and Ankalaev. If I get like half of those guys, I'd feel pretty good. This card's shit. And next week, on paper, next week's actually like worse, but like low key. Like, let's look at it right now. It's another early card. Again, like, these two are not main event material. Navajo Yamblovic is my real main event. Rakic Tybura is interesting. Dusko Valentin is the battle of shit. We get this guy's debut against poor Gilbert Urbina. We get Hardcore Wet Dream Ludovic Klein versus Hitler Tafik Musayev. They're feeding Oban to Michael Oliveira. Vologdin's getting another fight of the night. Unless Bazookia Grad steals it. Like, this is a good card. There's like a decent amount of slop, but like it's pretty good. I think it's better than this weekend's. And then we get Salkill versus Gamrot. I think I'm picking Gamrot, low-key. I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but I think that's all I have to say for today. I know this wasn't an exhilarating video. But, like, look at the state of these two. Like, Guskov and Ankalaev, like, just can't imagine a less interesting card. This is the worst card of the year. Like, this is the least excited I've been for a card all year. Horrible main event. The card order is just wrong. The odds ruin everything. Why is everyone minus 800? The matchmaking shit. The people who are minus 800 aren't even good. Abdul Hussein versus Cody Gibson should be on the main card. Over Vagayev and fucking Izagak Mayev. Whatever. Subscribe, follow the Twitter. Jump on the Fatima Klein hype train before it's too late. Psych, it's already too late. I tweeted it. I'm the day one supporter. Nobody gets to jump on the hype train anymore. It's fucking closed, bud.